Mm. Hi, Melanin Legacy. I just saw your message too, and I totally love that you're right. I mean, people can disagree but still respect one another. I'm here for that. We can agree to disagree and whatnot. How was the lunch yesterday? What, did I have lunch? Oh yeah. Oh my God, it was fire. I ate so much food yesterday. It was ridiculous. What up, Eric? Hi, Lynn. Ugh. My face hurts because I grind my teeth in my sleep sometimes. And I was up on the phone till 4 in the fucking morning, like a psycho. And then still got up and got my baby to school on time, like a psycho. And then came home and tried to go to sleep, or back to sleep to get some sleep. And then at 9 a.m., the alarm started going off because they've been testing it. That bitch has gone off since 9 a.m. It is the most ungodly sound, and I want to beat that shit off the wall because this place has never been on fire. In fact, I think they made it flame retardant. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Now I somehow have to, like, go to my office. Zaza, I barely responded to you in the first place. No, I'm just kidding. Hi. I do have a tooth guard, but you have to, like, boil it and mold it, and I didn't have time for all that last night. Or rather, at 4 o'clock this morning when I got out the shower to get in the bed. I'm baby free tonight, bitches. I have no plans. I'm going to the office to go paint. I forgot. I had a whole topic of conversation. I completely forgot what it was. Oh, God damn it. What is it? I don't know. I'm gonna wait. I'm definitely gonna wait. Thank you, JD. I really just came here to say men are pussy. Y'all stressful. Stressful as hell. Stressful. Y'all know what you want. Then when you think you know what you want, you be like, oh damn, I didn't want that. No shit. Grow up. What up, Key? I really want to go back to sleep, y'all. But I have so much shit to do. And I feel like if I go back to sleep, that alarm's going to go off again. It's been haunting me in my sleep. It's so disrespectful. Which painting, babe? I'm mad I looked up there. It's the one spot in the house where there's no paintings. I'm waiting on my posters. Okay, grown men know what they want, but little boys don't know. Did it have anything to do with that live last night? Okay. I couldn't see who all was in the live last night because it wasn't my live. Y'all just, came. If you were there, what were your thoughts? I was curious. Hi, Amber. If you want one of these, go to hiphalos.wayspeeds on Instagram. She got you. A lot of us was there. Briana update. I walked up to someone and said hi. I'm very proud of you, baby girl. I am very, very proud of you. But keep going. The hi is not enough. I hope you have follow-up words to keep the conversation going. Thank you, Key. It's pinned at the bottom. Hit my homegirl if you want the hand chain thing. And she made this top bracelet, the one with the tiger eye in it. The one closest to my fingers. The rest of the bracelets, I forgot where I got them from. Didn't know dude thinks like he does. but I guess I get it. Who, Jesus? What do you mean? I need a recap because everything was happening so fast and motherfuckers were screaming and I couldn't speak when I wanted to. Sometimes I was polite and raising my hand. Y'all know people get mad when I take shit, so what, go in. What are your thoughts, Marco? I fell asleep on y'all. I know you did. JD, were you there? The chick in the green hoodie. I don't remember a green hoodie. I love a recap of what happened with that boy, Jesus. And then let's see how we talked the whole gym period. I'm so proud of you. But I feel like you did that to get out of gym. Still, progress was made. Good shit. Am I naked? Yes. You're welcome. I mean, technically, no. I'm wearing a piece of fabric. My energy was, shut up, JD. I was hoping better of him, but typical pretty boy shit. Why do you say that, though? She had on a mint green hoodie. She was in the bottom left corner. Oh, yeah, what about her? Keegan, my sister. He brought her on the live twice. She had like a long ponytail, light-skinned chick, or white, or something, or other. Middle Eastern, maybe? I don't know what she was. What up, O'Shea? What were your thoughts on last night, O'Shea? Because you're a real man, a grown man, a married man. Hey, Smitty. Are you naked? Nope, I'm wearing a blanket. Ugh, my jaw. Y'all taking a long-ass time to respond. This is ridiculous. I'm about to start kicking people out because there's too many people in here and I'm trying to have a conversation. Y'all worried about the wrong things. I need to go to the gym. Okay. Block season. Where's Evita? Are you not here? There we go. Last night was crazy. I appreciate the submission of a woman and all that, but it's 2022. Thank you. Thank you. Air vibe. Oh, thank you. Who's texting me? Fuck it. He seemed to be slightly intellectual. Thought he would have had better views and opinions for a womanizer. It was funny. You kept raising your hand. I don't know how much those are really his views and how much of him was just talking shit on the late night. You know what I mean? Because, hold on. Where's my damn phone? Sorry. I really need to come here. Oh, girl, leave me alone. I don't know how much of that was really Jesus' thoughts and just him being a brat. You know what I mean? I'm mad you missed it too, honestly. I think he said he wants to do it again on next Wednesday. If he does, I'll pull up. I'll let y'all know. He does it on the late night, though, and y'all be on the East Coast. So, like, maybe I can get him to act like a hood rat a little bit earlier. I feel you. Blessed. It was a second shift moderator when she isn't here. Yeah, you're right. You're definitely right. I missed that Jesus live. Yes, you did, girl, and it was a shit show. The one that got me was when he asked that fucking question. He was like, so your man been on tour and he about to come home, but you got a girls trip. Would you go on the girls trip? Like, I wouldn't have a fucking girls trip planned if my man's coming home. And his friend Brittany was like, we not married, and you won't be. And you won't be, sis. And you won't be. And you don't want to be. I don't understand her response either, but it seemed a little emotional. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck whether we're married or not. If I'm dating you, we're clearly working towards a marriage. I'm not going to choose my homegirls over you if we're working towards something. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, because that don't make no sense. Marriage had nothing to do with that question, and that's the part that threw me. I was like, what's happening here? I was concerned. At one point, I was like, are these like his girlfriends or something, or his ex-girlfriends, and they did something? I didn't understand what was going on because it was such an emotionally charged situation for it to just be a fucking question. Like, I will never understand that, though. I'm not going on no fucking girls trip when my dude has just come home from tour. Like, that's crazy. Boyfriend or not, he's coming home. Like, we live here together. That's crazy. My bitches will wait. They've been around forever. They know what it is. And also, if you have homegirls that are not supportive of you seeing your man, them is not your friends. And they trying to smash, honestly. My homegirls, when they decide to go cat off with their boyfriends, we be like, all right, we'll see that bitch in 3 days. Hope they have fun type shit. I'm here for it. Here for all the fuckery. I hate him when you hate him. I love him when you love him. But I'm always respectful to him. Unless he does something stupid to you. I need to seriously comb my hair. Y'all just gonna let me go out like this? Hold on, what? It should be human decency. If someone you care about and haven't seen in a while, why would you leave when they're finally back? Right! Boyfriend or not. Like, even my like, that's just weird. When my homies pull up in town, right, and I haven't seen them in a while, I'm not going to go run off and go on a fucking date. I need to see my friend who just got back from Maryland. Like, I don't know. This is weird. It's just weird. I think the children today are fucking children, and y'all don't need to be in relationships anyway. You need to be working on relationships with yourself so you can get some shit together so y'all can stop jumping from one side of the fucking field to the other because y'all don't know what the fuck you want, honestly. I'm cursing a lot because I feel the fucking way. I don't want to go to work, too, so this is my excuse to not actually leave my home and stay here tonight. I do have a laptop. I have to go to the office. I'll go eventually. But when you work for yourself... Oh, that angle! God damn! That was hideous. I used to be cute when I was a young whippersnapper. Once upon a time. I can't. I have to wash my hair. That's what we're doing. If you communicate with me that you're coming home, then why would I bounce on a girls trip? That's right. But that's how grown people feel. Marcus Starks, how you doing, baby? I'm good. How yous? Oh, you just saw the poll? I just want you to drop some gems on them and cut them chicks off from talking all that nonsense. Yeah, but... I'm just gonna... my uncle was hitting me while the live was going on. He was like, you're a little too old for this conversation. Like, you're a little too grown for this conversation. I think he's right. I also think that this light is not my friend right now, and this lip gloss is not the color that I need, and somebody needs to come make me breakfast because I'm out here really just on my own. Joel! There we go. There it is. It's the lip gloss. It's unflattering. I can't with myself. And thank you, JD. You were the balance for that conversation. I mean, okay, so love your point. By the way, that was you that was you, right? Melanin Legacy. One hand, I'm a little tomboyish, so I'm very much in touch with my masculine side. I got a lot of male friends and whatnot. I'm also in touch with my feminine side too, though, as I am a boy mom, and he needs to know what a real woman looks like so he don't fall for some fuckery. And those of us who have children know what I'm talking about. We want to guide our kids correctly to make good choices. But I get where you were coming from a bit last night. I think it was just a little triggering for me because I've definitely got some years on you, though I don't look it. Yes, I do. But I've definitely got some years on you, and I've been there before. Baby, I done had a husband stab me, beat a baby out of me, and some more shit, and I just used to be real submissive, so I think it was just a little triggering for me in that moment. But I do hear your side, and I respect your opinions and your thoughts. And we all grown. We gonna do what we want to do, you feel me? Shut up, talking about you know you look good. I know. I still don't look 26. I'm not sorry it happened. It had to for me to learn something. Everything we go through in life is for the purposes of our growth, right? I'd be sorry if I was still in that situation or still had the mind state that I had that had me in that situation in the first place, unable to leave. Do you get what I'm saying? That's just me. That's why I said that seemed triggering to me and to a lot of other women, because I think it was just the verbiage that was chosen in the moment. And that's why I said what I said about it screaming, pick me. And I wasn't trying to be offensive, but I also need to work on the words that I choose sometimes so that we can communicate effectively. You know what I'm saying? And really hear each other out. I just was kind of like, oop, what? Wait a minute, baby. You 26? No, I'm not 26, fool. I said I don't look 26. Oh, you think I look younger than 26? Shut the fuck up. Hold on, let me find an angle. You think I could pull me a young whippersnapper? Bitch, please. All I pull is young niggas. I gotta grow up. Evita in the building. How do you not give everything a reaction after no longer tolerating disrespect? I mean, you should probably distance yourself from the source of the disrespect in the first place. At that point, you're just torturing yourself. I got married too young, 18. He was 10 years older than me, and he beat my ass. It happens. That was real dismissive, my bad. Yeah, definitely once you started speaking and I started hearing you out, you definitely won me over, and I finally understood that I was feeding off other girls' energy, assuming you two were in, I guess, but you definitely brought it home with a question about when your man comes home. Right. So like I said, I'm not too far on either side of the fence. Like, I love myself. I'm fully aware of my goddess energy. I'm fully aware that men are actually upset because they know that while they might choose to marry us, we still have the ultimate say-so. And I think we all as women need to remember that so we can stop allowing the subpar behaviors that these men are exhibiting. As a black woman, the most neglected woman on the planet, the most underrated woman on the planet, the woman meant to carry the heaviest motherfucking load. And it's not a coincidence that people are always like, you're a strong black woman. Bitch, I don't want to be a strong black woman. Stop putting me in that fucking situation. Get your shit together, man up, grab your nuts and let's go. Stop making me mommy you. But my point is, I think we as women seriously need to stop tolerating bullshit and subpar ass behaviors. I ain't waiting for no motherfucker to choose me. I'm actively dismissing hoes. Because the more I love myself, the more I get in touch with myself, the more these motherfuckers come around here trying to crawl up my goddamn legs. Seriously, bowing at my feet and shit. What do you mean? I've turned down 3 marriage proposals last year. I'm not settling for shit. I want to be a wife too. That's why I feel you. I absolutely was designed to be a wife. If I had had the opportunity to say this last night, what I was trying to say is I'm of West Indian descent. Do you understand that my whole role in the family was, my grandmother told me, she said, no, you stay in the home until some rich man buys you out of the family, basically. Till some man comes and gathers you up and marries you. But you stay here, you go to school, you live with us. I'm just a rebel with a cause. So I was like, nope, I'm out here. These niggas is mine. I'm for the streets. Like, I don't know. I was having a moment. But I grew out of that. And now I'm just kind of like, all that weird ass talk they was talking about high value men came. None of them men said what a high value man was. You talking about you make $250 a year and you're influential? Bitch, I make over $250 a year and I'm influential. What you saying? You still stuck in the patriarchy? Because look where that's got us. Y'all still out here trying to tell a woman what to do with her fucking body? Y'all still out here not respecting that you came out of a woman body? Say you got mommy issues then. But I ain't her. Definitely bred to be a wife. Would make a great one. Just ain't settling for any ass nigga. Because marriage is like a forever thing. For real. My grandmother is 86 years old. Or 84 years old. 85, something like that. Her husband is 96 this year. They are still married. I don't even know if they be in the same fucking room at this point. Can't stand it. Sounds like prison to me. That's not what I want. So I'm not just settling for anything, and I'm not just going to play the good fucking wife. We need to be friends. We need to have a serious, relationship. We need to really love each other through all the shits. So if that means I gotta wait, and if that means cats are gonna eat my motherfucking face when I die alone, so goddamn be it. But a bitch will be happy, and I know how to use my fingers. People do change over the years. Again, this is why there are certain things that are extremely essential for a proper relationship of any kind. I'm not just talking a marriage. I'm talking the parent-child relationship. I'm talking friendships. I'm talking sisterhood. I'm talking family. Like all of that. It is imperative that communication, honesty, and unconditional love, oh my God, be like the foundational aspects of relationships. Because if I love you unconditionally, I've seen, witnessed, I know of people right now in successful marriages who have grown apart over the years, but they love each other, they're still married, and they allow each other to be themselves within their growth. Like, yo, girl, he out with his girlfriend tonight type shit. That's some really evolved ass thinking, and it is possible, but we have to step outside of our selfishness and outside of this whole, people think that marriage is like owning one another or whatever. Like, you mine, I married you. Bitch, you still a person. Yes, we are a unit moving in tandem, but we are allowed to still experience our lives with respect towards one another in our family unit. You know what I mean? There was that. Somebody said last night, he was like, I think, was it Jesus? Elaborate on a good version of a pick-me and a bad version of a pick-me. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Was it Jesus who said he didn't believe love was unconditional? First of all, let me show you what unconditional love is in real life. My son could absolutely commit 17 felonies in 5 minutes, and I'd still be by his side. That is forever my son. I will love that boy through anything he does, forever and always. Doesn't mean I approve of the things he does. Doesn't mean I won't beat the fucking snot out of him if he commits 17 felonies in 5 minutes. But do you get what I'm saying? Unconditional love is, my mother abused me my entire life. I still fucking talk to her out of respect and love for her wanting to be around. I don't like her, but I love her unconditionally. I love her. She tortured me and I love her. I just love myself enough to set healthy fucking boundaries. Unconditional love is, I love my friends in real life. One of y'all weirdos asked me the other day why I told somebody I loved them when we were getting off the phone if it wasn't my boyfriend. Because I really love my friends unconditionally. Some of them are like fucktards in relationships and whatnot. Some of them do stupid shit. I still love them. I love them so much that I will tell them about themselves. And again, I love me. Yeah, but you have a weird, your thing with your mom is different, and I'll tell you about that later. But yes, you love her, and then you also feel indebted to her for some reason, but that comes from like a long line of programming with black folks. Like, you only get one mom, you gotta love, man, this bitch is psychotic. She needs a home. Get her out of my face type shit. That's me. Anyway, my point, still love her though. I'll come visit, checking on you, sending love, but I love me. I love me. So I'm not about to put up with just any old motherfucking thing just because I love you. That's the key though. But love is real love is absolutely unconditional. That's why I could break up with a nigga. We're not together anymore, but I still love you. Yes, I'm pulling up to your baby shower. I love you. Love doesn't have to be romantical. I can love you. I don't love my birth mom. I love the woman who raised me, though. Right, your mom. I mean, you get what I'm saying? Baby girl asked me to elaborate on the difference between a good pick-me and a bad pick-me. Pick-me. I don't know there to be a good pick-me versus a bad pick-me. A pick-me is a pick-me, and it screams insecurities. It screams, I'm trying to fill a void. It screams, I seek outside sources of validation. It screams, if I don't have a man, what is my worth? And that's insane. You need to know your worth before you allow a nigga to pick you anyway. That's kind of what I was trying to say last night. Like, if you don't know you, for real, you're going to be uncomfortable in your situation anyway. Because next thing you know, you're going to grow. You're going to especially outgrow this phase where you got chosen. And then you're going to find yourself fucking miserable. I've seen it a million times because a lot of black couples before us, generations, I should say, fuck black couples, generations before us, that's what women were doing. Oop, I've been chosen. Let me play the good wife. Meanwhile, she finds out she's a lesbian halfway through the marriage. Now she's sick. She don't know what the fuck to do with herself. Or meanwhile, shit, I don't even like this nigga for real. He is really toxic. And he's not trying to grow. And he don't have to grow because you a pick me. You gonna do what the fuck he say. You have to love yourself. You have to love yourself so you can love your children better. Not just your husband or wife. You have to love yourself, though. Men, too. This wasn't just about women. Men, too. Because some of you, there's a real beta male epidemic. And y'all be out here thinking you macho fucking men when you really just as... You beta. That's why you cower when women like me start talking and you start screaming shit like, but y'all be extra. Who's extra, nigga? I was raising my hand to speak. I'm a real man. You a real ugly. And I'm talking about your spirit. I ain't even see your face because it's dark where you are. But if it's anything like how you sound... Validation is for parking. I live in LA. Validation is for parking. Softer than crab cake. I've had some very firm crab cakes, okay? Some delicious crab. My crab cakes are solid. Moist. Not unlike these little pansy ass niggas, but the point is, validation is for parking. I don't like outside sources of validation because if I let a motherfucker over there tell me about me, I let them tell me any goddamn thing, and that's not how I choose to maneuver. So I'm going to do my own research. I'm going to watch myself. I'm going to listen to how I respond to shit. I'm going to figure out why I reacted to this a certain way. Find my triggers and shit. Do my shadow work. And if it takes me my whole fucking life, well, it was worth the journey. It's fun getting to know yourself. Just like it's fun getting to know your kids. Just like it's fun getting to know your lover. I don't even have any words for that. Your man is a straight up beta. Well, you spelled it wrong, so maybe y'all deserve each other. And then you over here calling him your man, but outing him. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know about publicly, like, demeaning my man. That's so weird to me. That's, like, super weird energy. My man's a beta. Okay. You'll always look for acceptance. And see, this is the thing a lot of people need to realize, too. A lot of people, I was just saying this to my homegirl this morning. Some of y'all want to get married just so you could be married again because you want the validation, I guess, that you think comes with that. I've noticed that a lot in DC, too. But some of y'all want to be in relationships for said reason. Some of y'all want babies so you could fill a void. I just want to be a mom. Man, fuck all that. Fuck all of that. Relationships are first of all, the relationship with yourself is difficult. Now try putting that into a relationship with somebody else. And then when you have a baby, you got to get to know that person as they are and still cultivate them and guide them up to be the best version of them while you still trying to deal with you. And then you got a husband too. This is a lot. It's a lot. This is why we start with ourselves. Because if I know myself, then I'm going to know what my triggers are. Right? I'm going to know that I can't handle that in a person, so I'm not going to date that person. Rather than find myself in a relationship because he chose me, because he looked good on paper, or whatever the fuck. And now, 6 years later, I'm like, I'm going to stab this nigga. Why you think Snapped is a show? Why you think white women keep ending up in suitcases and shit? That was a fucked up joke. We don't have to adhere to societal norms. Like, we don't really have to, you know what I mean? But let me stop before I cause a riot. And then there's that. A lot of people want a wedding, but not a marriage. Bitch, I don't even care about a wedding. I don't think I had one. Oh, well, I did. It was a shit show. It was in the backyard. They wore kilts. I wore a blue dress, and instead of a bouquet, I had a big-ass glass of wine because I was terrified. So by the time I made it down the aisle with my fishbowl of wine, because that's essentially what it was a fishbowl on a stem, I was drunk as shit and nervous as fuck, and I almost threw up my vows. Because my spirit was saying, no, bitch. No kids at 34, people be like, what's wrong with you? And I just know me, and I didn't want to go through the unnecessary when it's more than just having a kid to have a kid. No, I respect it. Like, I got a homegirl who's like, I have no kids. This is the thing, though. And first of all, we're not all the same. Not every woman can handle motherhood at all, let alone singularly. Like, and I mean handle it well. We can all have babies and get on EBT and make sure that they eat snacks. But are you actually raising a functioning member of society? Are you actually explaining to him life? Are you learning with him or her or them? Your children, I mean? Do you get what I'm saying? It's not just, all right, cool, let me watch him and make sure he doesn't die until I send him off to school so someone else can kind of raise him during the day, and I hope that he's not murdering people. Like, that's what people be doing out here, though. Stop doing that! Fuck! I commend people who realize they can't raise babies as well, or that they don't want to, or that they shouldn't. I totally commend it, because can I just tell you, a lot of motherfuckers should not have had children. My mama should not have had children when she had. I don't think she should have had children at all. Honestly, both of them came out fucked up. She should not have had children because she deadass gave me away when she realized it was too hard. The kind of psychological damage that does to a person, the kind of emotional trauma that inflicts upon a person, the abandonment issues, the lack of self-worth, the absolutely thinking you don't deserve love or appreciation or any of that shit. So then now this person who has been abandoned and feels defeated and worthless is running through life giving herself piss poor ass situations because she doesn't think she deserves any better, which is why I ended up in a relationship where a nigga was stabbing me, raping me, and fucking on me, or beating my ass every night. That's why he elbowed me in the face and I allowed it and stayed, because I clearly don't deserve better than this. I'm lucky he chose me. So grateful I grew out of that. But you have to know yourself. So grateful I grew out of that. That is why I will not say I'm waiting on someone to choose me. I'm waiting for somebody worthy to come around and even entertain me. I need a massage. What's today? Thursday? I don't have shit to do. I need a fucking massage. Ooh, God knows. Don't I have a... I don't know. Well, any questions? Better to be alone than with bad company. First of all, I'm not alone. I got me, myself, and all the other bitches that live in my head. And my ancestors. And a great friend circle. All jokes aside. For real, for real. He wasn't my first proposal. I heard the fuck out of that. I'm just saying, I'm not waiting. I'm choosing my words on point here. I'm not waiting for someone to choose me. I'm actively working on myself, enjoying spending time with myself. It's making me choosier, that's for sure. But when somebody worthy of my attention comes around, then he may potentially date and then court me. Until then, I've got books, pillows, and a vibrator. And really good music. And a fuckload of weed, honestly. Because that shit keeps my head from hurting since I keep trying to smash my jaws into each other. Being single does not mean desperate. Some of us are absolutely single because we would rather not deal with the fuckery. Yes, Bless Turner, what's your question, baby? Actually, do you mind if we go live? Oh, my head hurts.
Hey, what up?
Hi, baby, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How about
I'm
you?
great, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. I must have missed that one yesterday. I was on your live, but I don't remember the Jesus in there.
No, this happened late night. It wasn't like, God damn, I'm about to be high as fuck. Sorry. It wasn't
Okay.
my live. It was a friend of mine's live. I was
Okay.
watching it, and I was like, "The fuck are they talking about?" And then he tagged me in, and I get now how people accidentally falling because I was like, "Oh,
Facts.
here
Facts.
I am. Hello, my name is Briana. I'm opinionated. I don't know how to close my mouth."
Facts.
Anyway, what was your question, baby?
All right. So this is crazy, but it's real. It's really happened.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe because I fell asleep watching your
Mm-hmm.
live. So I had this dream. I know you spiritual. I had a dream. You was in a dream, and I was invisible.
Let me find
But
out
you
you've
was
been
the
in my
only
bedroom,
person that could see
motherfucker. You
me.
know I sleep naked. We ain't here for that. When I said I wanted to fuck a ghost, it's because I didn't want to catch no STDs. I'm
Oh
not.
yeah.
I'm not. Don't you go
Hey,
invisible.
you know I was the one who brought that up too. I
I'm
brought that
saying,
up. I
don't you go
was
invisible and let me find you all in my space, okay?
I'm not trying to be no damn
I
ghost.
will press charges.
Look, because if I'm a ghost, that means I'm dead. I'm good on that. Look, but no, I had this in-depth dream, and you was the only person that could see me, and you was talking to me.
Hmm.
And I'm like, you know how when something bizarre happens in the dream, it don't really phase you. You can be in a house that's not yours, but you think it's yours. You don't question it.
Hmm.
I don't see nothing wrong with me and you talking. I'm just talking. I think at first it was like, yeah, I'm talking to Brianna, whom I never talked to in person before, but I'm invisible. So it was a guy in your place. And he was like a swole guy, and you was like, oh my God, you gotta go, he's here. I'm like, but he can't see me. Nobody can't see me. So look, I don't know, man, we didn't do anything in the dream. It's just how my dream went. The guy came up to me, saw through me, and saw you, and you was trying to ease me out your crib, and I'm invisible. So I got clothes in my hand, and I'm invisible. I know it's embarrassing. The question
Why did you have
was,
clothes in your hand, sir? What did I tell you? You're not gonna be invisible fucking on me.
no, listen.
I am abstaining from sexual encounters.
Yeah, I'm on semen retention right now anyway, so it's
Oh,
cool.
smart. That's you need to speak on that. By the way, these young brothers don't know nothing about semen retention and how if you do not shoot that load, you reabsorb all the vitamins you was about to lose that you need in order to make a baby.
Mm-hmm.
It also increases your. Let me
Facts.
shut up. Baby reads books,
Nigga,
okay?
nah, nah, hey,
Baby
great
reads
mind.
books. I don't want no man to be out here shooting his load all into his hand or anywhere the hell else. I want you to hold that shit because
Hmm.
we's making a baby.
Yeah, they don't even tell you when you lose your semen. Semen is life. So I retain that, and your alpha energy, your testosterone
That's why
levels.
you niggas out here
I'm
bitch
telling
made now.
hey, that's why some niggas out here bitch made. Excuse me. Because you know when you get 30s and up, you lose. Not you, but men lose testosterone levels.
Yes. Also, after 40, the potency of your semen actually degrades quite a bit, which is why it's so many half tards out here. And let me shut up, Brianna. Shut.
No, no, no. You spitting
I
facts,
know I
and
am, but
see,
I gotta work on being PC before I get canceled before I even start. But what I'm saying is, because they love to throw that shit out there like, well, after 35, you can't have kids. Inaccurate as fuck, you stupid bitch. They just call it a geriatric pregnancy, but hoes been giving babies swinging from trees in they fucking 60s forever, so knock it the fuck off. It's all about how well I take care of my body, what God wants, and what I want for myself. Because honestly, your mind state is everything. If I say I can't have babies, then I probably can't have fucking babies. My womb space be like, nah, bro. You said no. And also, fuck these big head ass kids, okay?
and I've been hearing a lot that they science catching up. They figuring it out. Y'all gonna be able to have
Exactly. So
babies at
like let's
40,
all
45.
relax. Let's relax. But meanwhile, while you out here shooting your life source into all kinds of desolate wastelands and cum baskets and shit, at 40, when your ED sets in and your hair starts to fall out and your testosterone lessens and your midsection grows into looking like you're pregnant because now you full of a fuck estrogen and shit, don't come around here. Don't you come around here talking about
Hey, hey, that's what I'm gonna look. That's why I'm semen on semen retention at 35, and I'm good. Not saying it's
well,
easy,
I'm
but
trying
you
on
know,
egg retention, but I tried to meditate my period into not coming, and she was like, "Shut up, bitch. You sound dumb."
wait a minute. If you're not having sex, what you trying to get rid of your period for?
because I want to hold on to my eggs. You know what a period is, right? You drop an egg. I mean, you drop some eggs and then it cleanses itself every month. So
I didn't know.
yeah, I you lose eggs an egg or two every month if it gets an egg. I don't know, I forgot. But either way, when born
Interesting.
with the absolute amount of eggs that they will have their whole life.
Wow, that's very interesting. I didn't know.
Why we have a biological clock. That's why people keep saying that after 35 you can't get pregnant, which is completely inaccurate. It all depends
Mhm.
your egg count, like, you know what I mean? Some people are extremely fertile, some people are not. Some women are barren. I don't know. It's just how the fucking cookie crumbles. But I saw my eggs and baby is fertile as fuck.
Hey, and baby want a daughter too. I, I'll be on your live with you.
Come around to that idea and it's freaking me out.
That is so funny because
No, I'm the coolest boy mom ever and I only make boys from what I could
I see.
do two times. You know what I'm saying? But I want a little girl.
Hey, just watching you and Seven, I be cracking up. Like, imagine her with a girl. That's so funny. Like, what are you gonna do when you see another version of yourself, a little
I mean,
version
it's
of yourself?
definitely a version of me, but like the little girl version of me, oh, I'm gonna lose my shit.
You know, Seven already is you. He got your intellect because he be saying little slick jabs. I be cracking up.
Right.
Like he talks so intelligent to be. What is he? 8?
Yeah.
He's about 8 years
Yep.
old.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, he is intelligent. I was watching yesterday, and you asked him something, but the way he responds let you know this kid, his DNA. He got a thesaurus somewhere that's already implanted in his DNA.
Yep. He said something smart as fuck yesterday. I can't remember what it was, but I asked him something. Oh, about brushing his teeth. I said, "Did you get the back at the top?" And he was like, "Oh, I was supposed to do that." I wanted to knock his motherfucking head off because I know he was being a smartass, but he did it
Yeah.
well. So I just kind of had to I kind of had to eat.
Now he called you ma'am too. He
Oh,
called you
that
ma'am.
little petty motherfucker, bro. Woo, he better.
That was so hilarious, man. My stomach was hurting over here. Like,
He's a fucking asshole. But he's
but look, where he get it from? Where he get it from?
well.
He learned from the best. Exactly. DNA.
Morning, he woke me up with a kiss. Well, first of all, he's a freak of fucking nature, yo. He's like a goddamn cat. So I'm laying here, right here, minding my business, and I
Mhm.
feel somebody's. You know, my ESP be on 50. This nigga, I could feel him, and I was dreaming about someone else in the moment, so it fucked me up, and I almost hit him because I felt him get close, and he got a little too close, and then right as I started to punch him, he kissed me, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry." Hi. Thank you for waking me up. Are we late for school? He was like, nope. And he was dressed and ready to go. That's my pooty bear.
And Briana,
Yeah.
what you gonna do with this boy here?
I don't know what boy it is you speak on. I'm going to raise my son if that's who you mean.
I said his hair, his hair.
Oh,
Remember what you
shit.
was talking about yesterday?
I thought you said something else. Oh, no, he's got to wear that shit like that.
Okay, okay.
You cut it. I told you not to. Now you're going to school like that. And I hope they.
I was gonna tell you. I'm sorry.
Uh oh. Hmm?
It's some that is almost. I want to have the balls to cut my hair, so it makes me
No,
wonder
it's tribal. No,
if.
no, 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 no. It's tribal. What it is he likes to have the back shaved. Likes the
Oh,
back shaved. I did it too. I mean, I did it in my fucking 30s though. Like, or when he was first born, I shaved the whole back of my head. That's why that shit ain't grown back all the way yet because it was bald. I was cutting designs in. Well, I wasn't, but I had the homie cutting designs in the back of my head. And one day, my aunt was like, "Bitch, you over 30. You too old for this, and you're not fully gay, so knock it off." I was like, "Oh,
why did you do it? What was your reason?
art." Same reason for him. I mean, it's I think it's something ancestral, but it's just creative expression.
Freedom of expression. Yeah, I think that's because look at the way you paint. You paint abstract.
Hmm.
You don't want to be painting nothing that's already made. If I say, for example, do a still life image of me, it's boring. It's like you're already you. Why do I have to repaint you?
Yeah, I would never do that. Instead, I would paint some weird ass variation of you
That's
with
all in your
dope ass.
head, though,
Right,
right?
right, yeah, yeah.
Because it's freedom of expression. So it's a thought pattern with you. And I think it's in his DNA. That's what that is,
Of
I
course.
think. He is,
But
I want to
that's not the
express
thing.
myself.
I want him to be free, and you know how I raised my child. I'm very adamant about. Like I was on the phone with somebody earlier, and she was like, "I fucking love what you do with him." Because I asked him like, "Yo, do you want to go home? I mean, do you want to come home tonight, or you want to go to Uncle Desi's? Because I don't have to go to the studio, so you could totally come home." He was like, "I want to come home," and then he went, "Actually, I want to go to Uncle Desi's, and it's not because of you. It's not about you. I just want to go hang with the boys." And I said, "Okay, that's fine, but I'll see you tomorrow because we're gonna have a little date." But I think I allow him certain liberties because I need him to be his own person.
So,
I need him to know that he can be his own person. I need him to know how to think outside of the box. Like, let them show you the box, and then you get your ass the fuck up out of there because that's not where we live.
yeah, that makes sense.
I want you to make your own decisions based on your own understandings, and I want you to go find your understandings. You get what I mean? I want you to ask questions. My issue with him cutting his hair was not the actual cutting of his hair. It's that there are still rules while you are a child in this house, and it is my job to make you the best version of you that I can assist with. Do you get what I'm saying? And with
Yeah.
that said,
He should have asked.
you know the fuck better. Like, we got a real lackadaisical relationship. Like, we definitely homies. But I'm still your mama and I will still tan that hide. Ask permission. You don't run nothing in this house. You don't pay no bills in this house. You got a running motherfucking tab and you owe me a waistline and a presidency anyway. So while you out here trying to run up an extra tab cutting on your own goddamn hair, because now I gotta pay somebody. No, nigga, you going to school like that. The fuck you mean?
Petty.
I pulled that dumb shit too at one point. I tried to dye and bleach my hair in the same day, thinking it was gonna be blood red. It came out pink, and my grandma went, "And you still going to school?" It started a trend though, so next time he needs to be more
Well,
creative because he just looks fucking crazy.
I seen
The
it.
nigga looked
That's
sick.
all
I
right.
was like, "What the fuck is this?" Oh, that nigga get on my nerves. I need to actually make
But
sure
you
I
know
take a
what?
bunch of pictures of this and post these motherfuckers around the house.
But you know what I love about him? He honest. You ask him and he tells you. He don't hide. Yeah, I did
Yeah. No, but that's a relationship that I am fostering with him. I'm your mother. I don't give a fuck
it.
what anybody else say. I'm a real mom. I would kill
Oh,
Jesus for you again. Okay? He could come back right now trying to save the world and be like, "Well, it's me or seven." And I'd be like, "You've already died like thrice. Like, bye. You didn't do anything for us the first time, nigga. You're just the white man on the wall in everybody houses that makes us feel guilty and shit." I'm sorry. Let me shut up.
hey, look, I'm good. I'm just laughing. It's funny though. I hear you.
I'm joking. I probably could have. The point is, I would do anything for that boy. So what I be trying to explain to him is, as your mother, I'm not the one you lie to. I'm not the one you lie
Yeah,
to. I'm the one in your corner. I need to know what your thoughts are. I need to know what your actions were. I need to know what the plan is so I can be there for you. Because it's me and you against the rest of the fucking world. Period. I don't give a fuck what these hoes say. Ain't nobody gonna love you like I love you. Okay? She gonna put her little parts on you and whatnot, and I encourage you to protect yourself because these bitches is gross. But nobody's gonna love you or fight for you like I will, so you can't lie to me. I'm on your team. Same with a lover. Like, this is what I was saying about relationships and you having to foster, like, you have to be founded in honesty and open communication. Do you get what I'm saying? As my lover, let's say hypothetically I was married to somebody of value, not the dickhead I did marry. The point is, we do grow. Every 7 years, cellularly, you're an entirely new person. And if you're not a fucking dullard, then you've been growing as well. If something was to change in our relationship and you felt like you needed fucking space, you tell me. Because if I really love you, I have no choice but to be like, all right, respect. This hurts, but I respect it. Please move with respect while you figure your shit out.
I agree.
I'm allowed to feel hurt, but I need you to keep that respect.
Yeah, I agree 1,000%. I think people do that too. They'll
They do.
ease
What do
away.
you
Let me
mean?
just ease out of this situation. Like, no, just say you want space or you want to experiment or experience life for yourself. And you don't have to. I think they do that really for clout because they think as long as I keep that other person thinking we got something, they can still feed my ego. They'll still call me. They'll still tell me the things I want to hear, which is
I
selfish
mean, that's
because I
fine, but I'm talking about real marriages amongst grown folks. That ain't even the type of relationship I'm talking about because if that's where you're at, if you're still in your ego space, you can't even be with me. Like,
fact,
everybody has an ego, and we allow them to flex a little bit. Like, I might walk mine around the park just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But that don't work in a relationship. Like,
I
ego does
agree.
not exist here. This is a we thing, nigga. We.
Can we talk about that real quick?
What?
I was just typing this. People, the most love is the most unpopular topic. Real love, by definition,
It's
like
unmotherfucking conditional.
nobody want to hear that. People think love means you supposed to do what I say. You love me, supposed to do what I say. That's what people think. Girl, he wants me to do this, and I got should I do it? I think so because I told him I love him.
So,
People, that's where the world at. But
no,
but look, if
but
you look,
wait. See, on one hand, if a man that I love or that loves me, that we love each other, right? And fuck that. Even a friend. If a friend tells me
Mhm.
I should do something, right? I'm going to first evaluate how this benefit. First of all, I'm evaluating where it came from, whom it came from. Does this person really have my best interest at heart? What is this opinion based on, or what is this suggestion based on? Then reevaluate myself. Does this work to my benefit? That's when I'm gonna do it because I fucking love me first. I'm
Right.
not doing nothing because of you. I mean, I might clean the house for a nigga one time. I might cook for a nigga one time.
But you know what? I seen your definition, the way you show love, and it's real, but it's very seldom you see it in some of your past friendships or relationships, your homies, because most guys don't want to be friend zone, me included. It's just like we was taught to, hey, conquer.
Mhm.
But when a woman says this is all it's gonna be, you're the homie, and if you like her, you shouldn't. It's like no crying over spoiled milk, no hard feelings, because it was no ill intentions. Just because you're not cuffing her, so to speak, you still should. Hey, how you doing? Or congratulations on X, Y, Z. You should still be that person, and that's what love is. By definition, love is non-judgmental. It's
I mean,
unconditional.
hold
It
on now.
doesn't.
Hold on now. I just gotta stop you right there. I'm West Indian. I'm gonna judge my son's high water pants and his stupid ass choices in style. I'm gonna judge his dance moves because we West Indian and what the fuck is that? The nigga moved like I'm telling you, he moved like the shit at the car dealership. And
I seen him dancing. I was cracking up like he got a little that white. He got
him
something
be
else in him.
motherfucking Tucker, and I don't know where it came from. We ain't even got no white friends. We got one white friend, but he basically African, so I don't understand it.
You better check at ancestry.com and
There
make
is
sure
that
that
one
is.
percent that's unidentifiable. That shit's got to be lizard. I don't go on now. I'm sorry,
All right,
cut you
look.
off.
It be good, be good. Now that's funny. Uh love, it says non-judgmental, don't hold record of wrongs, which is a hard one because how
Hard.
many people well, he don't know I know this, but I'm saving this. I'm gonna bring it up
See,
later.
but that in itself is like toxic ass behavior. I address his issue. This is what I mean by communication. If you know this nigga did something, first of all, let's not say you know, because you don't know unless you witnessed it. Can we talk about something? Look, blah 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 and blah blah blah. I need to know if you can't, you shouldn't be with anybody you don't trust anyway. And I'm not saying people won't fuck up. I'm not saying that we won't do human shit. I'm saying that if I really trust you, if I trust you enough to give you my body, share my bed with you, feed you, love you, fuck you, put on a wig and be a whole nother bitch so you can fuck a prostitute that night. I mean, do you get what I'm saying? If I love you enough to do all these things, I should be able to fucking communicate with you, and I'm not holding shit in the pocket over you, unless we playing pet wars, and
Fact,
that's different. That's only like
fact.
lighthearted pertaining to Nerf gunfights and food battles. But I'm not holding shit to use against you because that's not love. That's weird.
I
I
think,
can't wait
and
to
that's
hit
the
him with
thing.
this one.
People
I can't wait. What the fuck you mean? So you can't wait for this relationship to be over, bitch? Because I'm not playing these dumbass toxic games. You ain't finna come
exactly,
at me 6 months later about some shit that you think I
exactly.
did because you heard X, Y. Fuck you, bitch. Good night.
And look, you probably one of the few. how many of your girlfriends have you asking that same question? Like they got something they harboring, girl. Yeah, hell yeah, girl. He don't know, but
I have
I'm gonna let him know.
there's levels to these friendships of mine, right? I got a gang of homegirls that we do not at all see eye to eye on how we treat our relationships. But I also watch them spin out in perpetual motion of misery with these said relationships. Like fighting in the street. Look, this be me and the other homegirls who think properly. We be like, look at these niggas, they finna fight again. This is so toxic. Bitch, did you get the extra chips? The chips on the table. No, we gonna need a snack. We finna be here till 3 a.m. The fuck you mean? If the police don't come, look, she slapped him. Ah! Ooh, he fell.
Fact. I think that's the toughest thing to really address right now with anybody. Like, yeah, you like somebody, but are you willing to love them unconditionally? Like, what if they don't like you or they only
But
like you a
see,
little
this
bit?
the other thing. Do you love you unconditionally?
Yeah, and you know
Love
what?
you through your flaws and
Yeah,
shit. The only way I think, especially for those of us without kids, that you even really fully understand that unconditional love is when you love you, when you can look in the mirror and be like, bitch, you fucked up last night. Go on and apologize. Go on and apologize. Figure out how to be better because that wasn't it. That's you did wrong. You know what I mean? Accepting your flaws, moving forward, communicating with yourself,
right.
loving yourself.
You can't love nobody else until you love yourself because if you don't identify, you won't know what love is unless you first try it out on yourself. That's what I think.
Myself, and we are a time, baby. Me and me, we be out here just
And it's an energy. Look, if you can't keep, if like a person that's bored with themselves, that don't like their own company,
okay. That's
they
the
not gonna.
weirdest shit ever to me. Like, don't get me wrong, I be on Instagram a lot, but realistically, I don't know if you noticed, I really just be talking to myself.
I feel you. Sometimes I put the phone down because I had a broke ankle, so I put that phone down, just let you blabber because it also helps me from not. I'm not chasing nobody right now.
But then there's that. So I really realistically spend most of my time alone. I prefer it often because that's how I get the most shit done. You know what I mean? That's how I paint the most. That's when I create the most. That's when I clean properly. But I take little
Yeah.
breaks and I be needing to talk to humans. So I do the Instagram thing.
And your Instagram, I gotta get you about something,
Uh
Brianna. I got love for you. Look, love, let me tell you,
oh.
love is not boastful, right?
It's not what? Oh,
Boastful, boast.
got it.
Dig. I'm not never gonna play you. We good. Show your face.
Oh, no, no, no,
Look,
no. I was doing something else.
oh,
I'm
dig this.
struggling right now with hair.
And you might not agree with me on this. I think it is dope when you find people you like, but when you be telling people, "Oh, girl, I like so and so," and you get excited, sometimes they.
Okay. Oh, here we go with the lecture. God damn it. Is this
I'm not finna lecture nothing. I ain't judging you. I'm just telling you. That's why I think it's not because I've been there. The first thing I want to do when I cuff that bad chick is tell somebody. Let me let the homies know what
wait,
I'm
what are you
on.
talking about?
That's when I was
Hold
younger.
on, what are you talking
I'm
about?
saying boastful.
No, 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 but when the fuck have I been boastful?
I think sometimes you'll get like overly excited. You maybe you be playing, but you'll have a different guy you might meet, and it's
Nigga,
like,
which
oh,
one of these niggas you actually see me fuck with?
I'm just saying the way you talk about it. You
Oh
be
no,
like, I think it was I don't know
no,
this guy's name,
that
but
shit.
it was one guy, and you was like pissed. I don't know. He did something probably, and I couldn't bear to watch you go off. I was like, damn, I'm sad, but you was upset. You had got prettied up. You was talking about, man, I got.
Okay.
Okay, we can not talk about that.
That's a completely different situation. That's
And it's probably a
first
misunderstanding.
of all, that has nothing to do with love. That had to do with me getting ready and I was excited about something, but that is in the past. Let us leave it there.
We can leave it there. I dig this. I'm more on a light note because Seven is my man's. I love your son. Because you remember I got a 6-year-old and they not the same age, but he do so much stuff like him. And anyway, I was the one telling you about Ugly Sonic. So it's a new Chip and Dale movie. You remember that, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
Fuck! Hold on.
Somebody hilarious.
They're testing the alarms today. That's why I haven't left yet. It's 78 motherfucking degrees in here. That is cake.
You still got that milk cake over
You know
there,
I
man.
can't eat cake like that.
But you told Seven not to eat it, but you gonna leave it on the table.
Because I can only shit, hold on. What do you mean if you want her, just say that? They coming for you. What am I gonna eat? I need food. Can you hear me?
I
I said they're coming for you. They think that you want me. What were we talking about? I got distracted. Seven, yes, he's a beautiful person. We were talking about unconditional love. I got distracted. I'm hungry now. And I'm high.
may I may I address your audience?
Uh-huh.
Uh for everybody who think I want them, there's nothing wrong with a heterosexual man liking a heterosexual woman. But to say I want her, I'm on semen retention. And I don't know if y'all heard that. I'm working on myself.
See,
And if any event I find somebody, hey, I'll be I'll be stupid not to take them up on the offer if it's the right one. But back to Ugly Sonic. Yo, you have to watch this movie with Seven. It's fucking hilarious. It's Can you
the
hear me?
universe is telling me to leave my house because this fucking alarm is giving me a migraine, and I already didn't sleep with my garden. I don't know, man. My brain hurts.
And I'm waiting on you to hit the studio because you know I'll be doing my thing. I'll be like, yo,
I'm off that.
you off there.
God bless it. I can't. What are they testing? Why do you test alarms? How much do you, what do you what are they testing? How's this process work? Why does it need to go off every 5 minutes for like 12? Are you fucking serious?
Oh,
Okay. Um, Trey's World. You were in the live last night, babe. Let me. Do you mind if I pull her up?
go ahead.
Can you go live, Mama? Where's she at? I'm gonna let you go for 2 seconds, but I'll bring you back.
All right.
I need to do my nails today.
Hello.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi.
So, what were you saying?
Oh, just that live was interesting last night because it was like the girl didn't understand why you needed to know yourself or love yourself before you can love another person. That was just blowing me. 'Cause it's like, why would you not?
I feel like she's here. She's in my live today. I don't know if she's still here, but I feel like we had a long discussion about it though, and
Yeah.
she understands my.
Bless it. She said I
No,
couldn't.
here we go. She's here. She said she never said that.
Oh,
Do you
okay,
want
well,
to go
you know
live,
what?
sweetheart?
I do apologize. I do apologize. I just couldn't understand where she was coming from because I couldn't understand where she was coming from because it was seeming like she was just like, well, why do I have to love myself or know myself? So
I
that's what
think.
was
Well,
bothering me.
to be fair, honestly, I think that in that moment, I may have seemed like I was attacking her when I said it screams pick me. So she could have possibly just been like, man, fuck this bitch. And why do I have to love my. Sometimes we go into defense mode when it's like, nah, this is what I believe. This is what I stand firm in. And then somebody else comes along. And again, she just said maybe her delivery wasn't correct. I think either one of us delivered in a way that the other could properly receive or understand. Like we both came into it defensive. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Because I told her I came into it a little triggered, like, bitch, what? Wait on a nigga to choose me.
Right.
No way.
Yeah,
Bitch,
that's
I fuck
that's
a
what got
nigga.
me.
I will fuck a nigga soul out of his body. What do you mean? Have this
That's what
nigga bring
got
me
me.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner all day because I know my fucking power. But then also I had to calm myself because that's not the purpose of the conversation.
Yeah, that's
But she and I talked actually all morning, in fact, and I saw the message she left me. She's dope. I think again our delivery just wasn't as effective as we might have thought.
got it.
And but I did tell her that shit was wild triggering for me and women like me. You know what I mean? Because you was triggered. All
Maybe.
my brothers.
I don't get why they do that. It's like I'm wondering if they're going to every floor. They're probably going to every floor to see if they can hear it. They were doing that at my mom's apartment. They go like to every floor to see if they can hear it
But
in each
let's keep it a
apartment.
buck though. Even if it's not happening in the fucking apartment, you can hear that shit throughout the
Oh
whole
yeah,
building.
you can hear it throughout the whole building. My mom's place, they have
It's
6
ungodly.
buildings, and it don't matter where they're testing the alarms, you can still hear them. It's annoying as heck.
But on another note, so question, because that's done.
Yeah, yeah.
We got that settled. What did you feel about the question? God damn it. Oh, not me twerking to it.
Look, sometimes you gotta make the groove.
Okay, but what did you feel about Jesus' question? He asked, I'm going to hide in my bathroom because it's not as loud in there. But
Oh,
he
about
asked,
the your girls trip and your man coming in.
yes, 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 yes. What's your take on that?
I'm married. If my man say he coming home,
He's
baby,
coming
I
home,
will catch the
bitch.
next flight. I will see y'all. If I make this girls trip, I
Right.
make it. If I don't, I don't. My man is coming home. Like, and see, I didn't understand what he was meaning by would you leave? I'm thinking he's saying, would you leave the relationship? Not would you leave the
Hold on, hold on. He
leave to
said,
go on the
I must have missed that one. Would you leave what? What did he say?
no, no, no. He kept asking like if he cheated, if like, your partner cheated, would you leave? I mean, are you meaning leave the relationship or leave to go on the trip?
I think he said, if you go on the trip and he cheats, would you then leave him?
Oh,
Which is hilarious because we ain't even getting that far.
right. Yeah, we're not it's not gonna cross
And
we're not gonna
boyfriend,
cross that line.
husband, whatever, we not getting that far. Like that's crazy. I'm not. You could be my boyfriend and I'm not leaving. What the fuck are you talking about, bitch? I've been waiting for this dick the whole time you've been gone.
Exactly.
You finna come dig me down. You lucky if you get to see daylight tomorrow.
That part.
Fucking with me. First of all, girls trip, bitch. Please, we went on a girls trip to the sex shop and I got a couple new outfits. Why the
Hello.
fuck you mean? What are you saying? I got a new wig. I got 2 new wigs. I'm about to be 2 different bitches. You not going outside for 72 hours, nigga. Hope you saved that shit for me. I hope you fucking saved that shit for me. I've been waiting for you. I'm not playing. Listen, I think it's a child's mentality or an injured child to be like, but them is my friends. Fuck them hoes. Fuck them
Baby.
bitches. My
Them
friends are
friends ain't paying your bills. Them friends ain't satisfying you
my
sexually.
friends
Them
are
friends ain't doing it for you. Like
my
that.
friends are my sisters. Them bitches be like, she finna go get some dick. We ain't gonna see this bitch at
That
all.
part. They
Come-
understand. My
It's cool.
friends
She'll catch us
understand.
on the trip. Real friends are like sisters. We fight like sisters. We love each other like sisters. We understand each other like sisters. I fuck a friend.
That part.
I don't like these bitches anyway. Outside. It's outside. It's peoply. I'm good.
It's people. I don't do
Mm-mm.
people.
All I need is
Okay.
find my sisters and whatever lover I take on. I need to find a birthday lover.
What are you doing for your birthday?
I'm supposed to be going to Costa Rica, but I don't know.
Okay, okay, okay.
I mean, I shouldn't say I don't know. 'Cause I'm so regardless. I had one plan in mind, and I think that got. This OCD is hilarious right now.
Oh, it was something on the wall.
Yes, so now I gotta wipe the whole door down.
Yep. when I was washing my hair one day and there's color in my hair, so it kind of like flung on the wall one day. It wasn't the actual color, but it was just like the water. It was just the water that dripped on the wall. I spazzed out. I was like, nope, wiping everything down. Nope, cleaned the hell
Not,
out of that bathroom over
listen,
one spot.
not me. Oh shit! I need a light. Not me hiding in my bathroom from the fucking alarm. This is what I get because I slept good the other day.
I didn't get to sleep this morning until 5.
I went to sleep at like 4,
You see, you was at home.
but I took the baby to school at 7:30. So I think at 4:30 I went to sleep, somewhere around there. But I took the baby to school at 7:30 in my house coat because I looked at him and said, "You know what type of time I'm on today. Get the fuck out the car. Tuck and roll, nigga.
Tuck and roll, okay? I'm going back to the crib.
I'm going right back to the bed." So I
I
laid
love you, baby. See you when you get off.
at 9 o'clock. They started. I just slept in my car.
Hold on, what did you say?
I said I should have slept in my car. Why is your TV so loud, girl?
Girl, I was watching TV. Hold on.
All right, I have to go because I'm gonna have to shower. I'm starting to feel a migraine coming. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Understood. Because I would be like, it's time to go once they start testing them.
No, I seriously need to like. I'm sweating everywhere now. Like it's stressing me. I'm gonna shower. I'm going to. I'm about to wash my hair or something. Here it comes.
Don't you?
It's like a rolling alarm. Like I can feel it coming before it comes. Oh, can you send me a DM? We need to do lunch or something. Do you want to do lunch
Okay.
today? What are you doing?
Today. No, I
Bitch, it's
can't do it today. I
lunchtime.
have
I don't
a
that
client
hard.
at 3:30.
Oh, okay. No, it's not gonna
Yeah,
work. All right.
we can
But
figure that out though. We can figure that out though.
yeah. No, DM me. I think tomorrow I've got this little baby coming by my office. But DM me. We'll figure it out because we need to do something. Turn
Oh,
up.
and I just want to come by your office and just smell everything.
Oh, you can do that anytime. So just let me know.
Okay.
All right.